Okay, everybody, this is my Franken gun. I bought this gun probably, over 20 years ago from a guy I used to shoot with, and he thought he was making a silhouette gun out of this. It is 3855, and it is a old Maruku action that was a carbine at one time, and then they took and put a 26-inch. I don't know if we can see it. Probably not. Let's see if I can flip it up here. 26-inch 1/1000 barrel on there in 3855, and then kind of frankened it back together. This tube here is a solid piece of metal. It's a solid piece of steel. It's not a magazine, so that's why there's a gap there, because that's the old carbine forestock, which doesn't fit properly on this barrel. And other than that, the back part's original, except for maybe that marbles tank sight, which is way too much elevation at the lowest setting for this gun. It needs to go down probably another 20 minutes to get on at 25 yards. So got the god-awful safety on a frickin' lever gun. That's amazing. So anyways, this is the Franken gun. So what I did is I went onto Homestead Parts and I ordered a magazine tube. I ordered a magazine hanger. I ordered a new forestock, new end cap, which it'll all be up here where it's supposed to be. Here. There's a tenyon that goes in there. I got the tenyon on order. New follower. Everything I knew to put this gun back to the way it should look, except for I'm not going to put a rear sight on it right now. Don't have a rear sight. And it's got this Lyman front sight. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the sight yet, because I'm going to convert it into a gun I can use for lever gun silhouette. We shoot that quite a bit, so this might be my lever gun silhouette gun. Probably either going to get rid of that, or I'm going to put a hanger on here for a front swivel. Not that I'll probably ever use it, but it would make it look better, I guess, if I got the rear one on there. So anyways, this is my project. It does shoots pretty good. Unfortunately, it shoots way high. So anyways, give you an update. Okay, so this is the Winchester 1894 restoration I was doing. And this is I thought it was a Maruku action originally, but this is actually an FN action before Maruku. And they're the ones that came out with this goofy, stupid receiver safety on this 1894. Why, for the love of all that's good and holy, would you put a safety on a lever action gun? But they did. Anyways, so anyways, I've had this gun for a long time. Like I said in the earlier video, over 20 years. And it was a cobbed up Frankenstein gun. And now I've taken and I put a full-length forestock on there for a long barrel, and new nose cap. The tenon in here to hold this together is was actually from a original 1894. Had to make it fit, because finding one for a pre-64 94 was almost impossible. So I had to take that one and make it fit. So now I have a magazine also, and it holds 6 rounds, best I can tell. I might hold 7, but I didn't want to put any more in, and that 6 was tight. That's good enough. So that's 6 plus 1, so 7 in the gun. Put a new sight on it. I get away with the globe. It was too low. This one here's a little too high. This is Skinner sights out of Montana, and if you're looking for some sights, check her site out. It's pretty impressive. They got some pretty nice sights. But it needs filed down. It's shooting too high right now. The only other thing that's not complete on this gun at this point is a magazine hanger. Should be a magazine hanger right there. But they're scarce as eagle feathers. You can't find them. Looked everywhere around the country. No one has them in stock right now. So eventually I'll put a magazine hanger there once they become available and I can find one. But that's the only thing that's not done on this gun. Everything else is good to go. Except for I'll probably put a dovetail blank in there because I can't put the sight in there that I would like to put in there. I have a Winchester sight to put in there, but unfortunately, this Marvel's Tang sight on its lowest setting can't see barely over the receiver, let alone the sight. So anyhow, so I got to put a new, or I got to put a dovetail blank in there. And anyways, as far as the stocks go, I did take this stock down, and it was blonde before. I think it's a blonde, a very light colored maple. So I took it down and I put as much walnut stain as I could get it to take, and that's as dark as it got. Don't quite match the 4-stock, but it still looks a whole lot better than it did. It's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. So anyways, I took a old Franken gun and turned it into, I guess what it should be. It's almost like a Winchester 94 Legacy, because this is 1-1000 barrel, which was on the Legacy guns. The only thing that was different on the Legacy guns is they had checkering on the 4-stock, checkering on the rear stock, and they had some gold inlay here on the receiver. But other than that, it was the same action, same everything else. Everything else was pretty much the same. So anyways, that's the conversion of my Franken gun to what it kind of should have looked like, I guess, originally. Well, not originally, but after they put that 1-1000 barrel on there, that 26-inch barrel, this is what it should have looked like, minus that magazine hanger. So anyhow, pretty happy with it. Shoots pretty good. Shoots 17 inches low right at this point. Could do some filing on that front sight, see if I can get it down far enough to get it down to just on target at 50 yards. Actually, I don't quite want it on target at 50 yards. I like to shoot point at 0 at 25 yards, so I might have to set up a target at 25 yards and get it to shoot point at 0 at 25 and come up from there with the adjustment on this sight here, the marbles. So anyways, that's my gun. Like I said, pretty pleased with it, and we'll see how it does. I'm pretty sure it'll do fine. So working on loads. 3855 is a very challenging cartridge to work on loads. I shoot a lot of old time cartridges. I shoot 45 110 or 45 2 7/8 sharps, and I shoot 45 2.5 sharps, which is 40-70 sharp straight, and they're black powder. I'm shooting smokeless out of this. It's much simpler, but this is going to be a little challenging. Bullet diameters seem to be an issue in 3855. Nobody really knows. I think this one's about 370 probably. And I don't know. We're going to work on it and see what we can get to happen with it. So anyways, that's my gun. That's what I'm doing. And we'll see if we can get it to shoot. Thanks.